Welcome to my YouTube channel Positive Approach. Today I am going to discuss about SSB/AFSB day-wise details and explanation. What is the screening test? Screening means to remove out. So those candidates who are not eligible, they are removed out by test which is called screening test. This test includes two tests, OIR test and PP&DT, which I have already discussed in previous video. OIR, Officer Intelligence Rating Test. This include verbal intelligence test and non-verbal intelligence test. Number of questions can be 40 to 80 in both the types. Time allowed to solve the question would be as less as 30 seconds. There is no negative marking. Tips: you have to concentrate and focus on the questions. Don't think any other thing. Do as fast as you can. Don't stick to any one question. Do not waste your time looking here and there. You can check out these all the tests available in many of the books and on YouTube channel as well as on Google as in the form of PDF. Topics on verbal reasoning. It includes completion of series, analogy relationship, direction sense test, shorter taller problems, alphabet related problems on ranks and positions, identification of letters, mental ability, logical Venn diagram, blood relation test, number quiz, interchanging two signs, jumbled word, coding, decoding, multiple choice test, one word substitution, arithmetic test, alphabetical test, odd one out, common sense series, that is number series and letter series, synonym test, reconstruction of sentences, idioms and phrases, meaning, views and opinions on a given sentence. That is, you have to give your opinion whether the given sentence is true or false, or it is absurd or probable, or you can't say about any, you don't have any opinion. That means you can't say anything on that given sentence. And fifth, the last 25th, it includes dictionary questions. You can search separately on Google for all these topics to do the question practice. Now, topics or chapters on non-verbal intelligence test. It includes figure analogies, series completion, locate the concealed figure means hidden figure, figure matrix, fill in the correct figure, choosing similar figure, classification of data, grouping of identical figures, find the part of incomplete figure, paper cutting, spotting the embedded figure, putting the pieces together, that is spatial ability, visualizing a pattern, problems on dice, problems on cubes, and choosing the odd one out. Now, what you have to do and what you have to not do. Do's and don'ts. Be quick in tackling the question. More you practice, more you will get familiar with the variety of problem. Remain cool and do not be tensed up while undergoing test. Solve as many number of questions as you can. After this test, you will be given a story to write on the slide on projector. You will see this called picture perception and discussion test, PP&DT test. This is the format of your writing. You can see here, this is the entire format of writing the story. Like this, you will get white sheet to write. This is number and place of SSB. You have to write batch number, your chest number, name, date, day, and this will be a square box where you have to do the character identification, the number of characters you've seen and the position where you've seen, and who is the main character of your story, or who was the first character to whom you have observed. And here you will write the action of the story, what was going on in the picture. Story, here you have to write story, you have to interpret the story within that 30 seconds of a time. Now, picture will be shown on for 30 seconds and 30 seconds will be given to note down and mark the location of characters in the square box or character identification box as you perceived in the picture, and write down the action of the story. This 30 seconds or 1 minute, somewhere it is 30 seconds and somewhere it is 60 seconds. Now, what are the parameters which you have to put in this square box, character identification box? It include, you have to put the age of the your characters, sex of the character, and mood of the character. Age, you have to use exact number, and means you can not use any range. You have to give the exact number what you can perceive. Sex, male, if it is a male character you have to use M, female F, and you are unable to identify the character, then you are free to write P. P means person. And mood of the character, positive, negative, or neutral. So plus for positive, negative, minus for negative, 0 for neutral. like this. M18 plus means he is the main character. You encircle your main character or hero of the story. 4 minutes or more, probably it is 3 minutes are given to write down a logical story in past tense English language. As we all know, the time which they say and what we get is really a difference. There will be only one picture shown. Past of the story you have to write in 2 to 3 lines. Present of a story you can write in 6 to 9 lines, and future or outcome of a story you have to write in 2 to 3 lines, and total you have to write in 100 words. And connection of your story, you have to connect this story by showing that what are the efforts your hero had put and the reason of involvement in that work. Okay, so this is how you have to prepare a PPDT story in 100 words. Now what you have to include in the past of the story, you have to include introduction of main character, name, place, education and occupation of your main character. Now how will you connect to it? Present situation. This shows the connectivity. This you have to show by reason to get involved in that work. Suppose there is particular work or the situation which has been created, the reason why your hero or main character has involved in that work, that is connection to the perception scene you have to give. And this is the present, the situation which is given. If negative scene is shown, means there is any problem, then you have to identify the root cause of that problem, and finally you have to give the solution. This is called future, which is long term solution. It should be a long term solution, and it should be social adaptability. Your social adaptability should be visible here, means the solution which you are giving or providing, it should be socially adaptable. Neutral scene or positive scene. If you have been shown the neutral scene and positive scene, then you can utilize it for any creative involvement, working on a project, destination spot. And one most important thing, these achievements should be realistic achievement, not a hypothetical achievement. Now efforts and resources. This third indicates the efforts and resources used by hero to achieve the outcome. Now your hero must be using some efforts and the resources. So what are those efforts and resources your hero has used? Means your reasoning and organizing ability is checked, intelligence level and initiativeness is checked. Whether your hero has initiated the task or was your hero has been initiated by someone else. So this is also checked. So you have to remember all those 15 OLQs, officers like qualities, and try to put maximum of the efforts and resources which is available there. Your clear idea, your vision and thought, name of the project, work, etc. It should be there in your story. Now fourth, it is effect of outcome and duration. Whether your result, the efforts your hero has done, it was for short duration or it was for long duration. Second task is narration of your story. You will go in a hall and sit in a semicircle or circular group, as it depends on the officers or the assessors who are present over there. You have to narrate your own individual story within 40 seconds of a time. And third, without any pause, your group discussion will start on to frame a common story on the same picture which you have seen. There will be only one picture shown in this PPDT, as it is a screening test. After that your real SSB starts, where you have to write 12. In psychology test you have to write 12 stories. Now tips for screening test: you should have an attitude, you should follow the vision, your vision, and make the proper strategy, focus on your work, then only you will get the success. Now believe in yourself. You can easily get screened in if you believe in yourself, and be confident while narrating your story. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.